I was wide open and he missed because he's shit at his job. Fuck me. Hello, I'm Damien. This is Hard West, and if you are sitting comfortably, then we'll begin. We need to find a way to lift the curse. My father has been cursed by bad luck. Just every time he rolls a die, it's a 1. Every time he tries to play poker, he gets aces high. Every time he digs for gold, he breaks his pickaxe and dies of dysentery. So what we're going to do, apparently, is go over here to this shady joint where we're going to find some way to lift the curse. But first, let me do a whole bunch of prospecting and make some money because I got a bunch of licenses left over and didn't get a chance to do much when there was the Mexican crime lord, you know, taking a whole bunch of my profits. Excavation company, blah, blah, blah. Interesting. Deeper gold. You know what? I'm probably going to want this expensive one, so I need a little bit more money first. Let's come back there in a minute. Dalton's site. Okay. We're in some gold. Holy shit, 210 bucks from that. That's pretty good. Now, the deeper gold, I could do it right now, or we could bow out, jump over here, learn the plus 75%, spend a bunch of money. You gotta spend money to make money. So I spent some money. Now let's go make some money, but first spend some more money, and there. That was fucking irritating. Come on. That's the best you can do. Hard rock barely gets me any. What's in the town? You visited a small frontier town made up mostly by miners. Made up mostly of miners? One of the shops featured a selection of firearms. Ah, yeah, I've been here before. I was here last time. I wonder what that does, and I don't have enough money to do any prospecting if I hire him now, so let's... Shit, did I close down all the mines already? Gold mine office. What do we got here? A local entrepreneur, Falk Lang, opened a mine several years ago. Now that he has retired, he was willing to sell his knowledge on hard rock gold mining. This is the same kind of situation we were in before. I don't have 600 bucks to get the best technique. I wonder if I've screwed myself out of something here. Forest entrance, small bridge house, crevice, slave. I haven't been in any of these places, have I? Interesting. You know what? Let's stop by the trade outpost real quick. Of course, eager. What do we got? 6 shooter I can sell. Yeah, I'm comfortable selling both of these things. What? I got 2 of those? Alright, let's make a little bit of money. Don't need any of this stuff, just need some cash. Confirm. Shotgun's alright. Oh no, wait. Oh yeah, that was my inventory. Nobody was holding that. Oh, except she's gonna need something. 5 damage. Nope, she's good with a pepper box. It's actually better than all this other shit. Except for the aim -5. Whatever. Whatever. Let's trade. So a little bit there. What's in the forest? As you traversed the forest, you spotted a rare albino rabbit. Its skin would net a decent price, and albino rabbit's feet are a powerful good luck charm. I could use some of that right about now. The rabbit, for its part, sat still, as though, perhaps, you were the valuable prey. You shoot the rabbit in the head, or foolishly follow it, hoping to capture its good fortune. That sounds stupid. I'm going to do that one. You followed the rabbit into the forest, but quickly lost track of the creature. Cursing your bad decision, you stumbled upon a cave whose markings indicated it was a worthwhile mining site. You marked it on your map and vowed to return. The Bonanza. I like the sound of that. Oh, and then a watermill. Man, I'm discovering a lot of locations here. Alright, the Bonanza. No one seemed to want to go after the deeper deposits. That sounds ominous. Richer gold got me some $4. Yay. $254. Yay, a little more. Why did it kick me out after that? The hard rock is the stuff I need a little bit more money to capitalize on that. Looking all right. Even though he never got the operation running, Carter paid a hefty sum for the place. Must have been something down there. $28. $77. Alright, now that I've got a little bit of money, let's take a quick stroll over here and pay the $600 to master the techniques of hard rock mining. And then do some hard rock mining. Oh, what? I went to the shop by accident. Oh! The shop featured all kinds of drugs and chemicals. Old Deacon Spires took great care to keep plenty of copper slabs and mercury pots on hand. Miners used them to quickly acquire placer gold and deep gold. This technique, while expedient, often resulted in accidental poisonings. I listened to the first part of that and I was happy with it. Mercury was ready to be used at the site of your choosing. Cool. Okay, did I leave these ones open? Rented the drills for $80. Yeah, let's do that. Now I just needed to visit the site and send for equipment. Maxime Bourgeois led a massive enterprise that rented out portable stamp mills. The mills crushed the quartz, allowing hard rock deposits to be collected the same way deeper deposits were obtained, and let you extract deeper deposits using surface methods. I don't know if I care about that. Oh, there's the drill. I understand what I'm doing now. Well, I need to spend a little bit of money. Not there. That'll be a hydrojet there. Just improving my mining a little bit. Nice, $181. We're gonna do these deep bits, and I assume obtain or rent the proper tools. So let's try the drill. Made hard rock stones as simple to clear as the deeper ones. Oh, I see. So it just cheapens that. Holy shit, $620. That worked out pretty nicely. What's over at the watermill? The abandoned mill held a puzzling scene. Two identical twins, one holding a gun, the other shot dead. You'd seen their face on a wanted poster, but just one of them. When he saw your gun, the shooter dropped his and claimed innocence, saying he shot his murderous brother in self-defense. He offered you the gun. You can either let him go and keep the gun, or take him to the sheriff, along with the gun as evidence. What do we want to do? I think, based on our previous decision-making abilities, we would like to take him to the sheriff. You've received the bounty, but the sheriff held onto the gun as evidence. Yeah, I figured that. It's probably pretty cool. Only $150. Oh well. Easy come, easy go. You came by a house of a poor family, the Smallbridges, they told you. They were trying to leave, saying this country was unsafe. But without money, they had little chance of preparing for even a short journey. It'd be really nice and lend them the necessary sum, $200. Or I can agree that times are hard. But I have enough to worry about on my own without giving loans to strangers. Well, now that I'm rolling in it, I'm going to be generous. I think it'll offset some of my bad karma, what with that whole deal with the devil thing. They were very grateful, said they'd pray for you, which is a nice idea, but who are we kidding? Narrow crevice. As you scouted the country, you came across a narrow crevice. You could have climbed through it, but it would have been a difficult challenge. Unless you came well prepared, it would have been all too easy to sustain a serious injury. I can climb down, or I can climb down with a dexterity elixir. I wonder where I get one of those. Let's take a quick look around. Slave fugitive. Town. Anybody have a dexterity elixir? No. Bummer. I'm going to hire this guy. I got some money. Probably should have done that before. Pat Douglas. You visited a small frontier town. Hired Pat Douglas. He will increase your profits by 10%, but I've already finished all my mining. I did this completely backwards. I am sorry. Let's go over to the slave fugitive. The man was cold, hungry, and scared. He explained that he had been a slave, but had escaped and had been on the run for months. Terrified that they were on his trail, he begged you to shelter him, saying that if you didn't, he'd surely be taken back to his previous hellish existence. And I can shelter him, providing that he'd help with the homestead, or not find it in my heart. I'm going to shelter him. We can always use more buddies. The former slave was beside himself with joy, promising you wouldn't regret it. You sincerely hoped he was correct. Yes, we certainly do hope that he was correct. Let's go to the pharmaceutical shop. I'm just going to look real quick for a dexterity elixir, and then we'll get to shooting some people. Oh. Yeah, okay. Well, let's skip over that. Let's go to this shady joint. See what there is here. The place was filled with lowlives. I can ask around randomly, hey buddy, you know how to lift a curse? I can talk turned to news from the Mexican's town now that he was dead. I can do my best to barter or wonder if they'd buy the slave I've been sheltering. That's pretty fucking harsh. I'm not going to do that one. I'm not a big fan of even pretend slavery, so I'm going to barter, see if I can find anything. Bottle of liquor. Increases maximum HP. Snuff. Increases movement. Nail bomb. The one that I had didn't seem to do much. Well, that's neat. Just keep shooting. Loaded dice. A lot of luck. Elephant rifle. Range long. Interesting. I'm gonna get this. And that's about it. Yeah. Oops. Okay. Who wants to wield that? You know who. It's Warren. Ooh, Pat Douglas gets a gun. Shoot for me. There's my girl. She should have some herbs too. What new cards do I have? Jack of Hearts, Shadow Kill. Ravage an enemy not protected by sunlight, +2 defense. Might as well give it to Florence. And the King of Hearts, ability Smell Blood, track wounded enemies. Ooh, that sounds kind of useful, in theory. Let's give that to Florence as well. I don't think I have enough for a... Oh, maybe I do have enough for a hand. Anyway. I keep hitting escape to get out of menus, but you know what? It doesn't get out of menus. It just brings that up. Let's stick around here. So that was bartering. Not going to do that. Let's ask about lifting a curse. Everyone had a different surefire method. Some told you to pray. Others said to make an offering at the church, which is kind of the same thing. Still, more put their faith in exorcisms. You heard tell of a fortune teller nearby, probably a charlatan. But at this point, you'd try anything. Or maybe you'd be better off with a classic. Find a wishing well and drop a coin inside. The place was filled with lowlives. Things sounded bad there. The Mexican was harsh, but he kept order. Now the town was total anarchy. The place was filled with lowlives. I keep reading that on reflex. I don't really mean to just keep repeating the same thing over and over. So apparently there's a combat in Mexican town I can clean up because it's full of bandits. What should we do? Go to the wishing well and drop a coin in? Or go to the fortune teller and chat? Or, you know what, fortune teller it is. You found the hut inhabited by a young woman. Rumor had it she could see the future. Well, let's see what she has to sell real quick. There's a dexterity elixir. So I'm going to take one of those. Improves defense. What does it do? Aim. Luck. Movement. Stand aim. The deadly derringer. Alright. That was fun. Okay, now that I got that, I can jump down that one place, but... She took your money eagerly, but though she tried a range of methods, none were effective. Father's curse made prospecting impossible. Whatever methods you tried, whatever places you sought, nothing worked. The situation was hopeless, though you never said it. His guilt was clear, which made for many silent evenings. One day, you awoke to a note from Father. He was sorry for the bad decisions he'd made. He was sorry for your mother, for Florence, for you. He loved you, and that meant he had to leave. If only it had helped. That's bleak. I probably should have gone to clear up Mexican town before Father left. Now I'm a dude short. Shit. Okay, I'm going to pop over to the crevice, and then I'm going to go shoot some people in Mexican town. As you scouted the country, we already read that, dexterity elixir. The climb was long and tiring, but your extra dexterity served you well, and you finished it without incident. You found a natural cavern that had rocks indicating a good chance for gold deposits. You marked it on your map. I like the sound treasure trove. It said prospecting was no good, but on the other hand, treasure trove. The placer gold had been excavated and the deeper gold exhausted completely, but rumor had it there was still hard rock deposit to be had. Interesting, because I still have an option for the placer gold and for the deeper gold. Well, it's only a few bucks, so I'm going to spend this and see what happens. Income collected -8. Good stuff. I wonder if that's my poor luck. It might be. Let's work on this curse before we go any further. Okay, Mexican down first. Then we'll worry about the curse. The town had been a mess ever since you killed the crime lord. It was time to finish what you started. Yes, it was. Dried healing herbs. Damned by the devil himself. Oh, I got a pair. So I got movement bonus. I'm cursed by the amulet, which means I'm losing luck. Sturdy shoes. Why don't you wear those? Pat Douglas, why don't you take some healing herbs too? These father's guns? Yeah. Close range, 5 damage. What's the difference between close and short range? Short's even shorter. Maybe? No. Close means like right up in front. Okay. 5, 5. Okay, so we're gonna go Navy gun and sawed off Cobra. Feeling good. Let's go kick some ass.
It was an ambush. They knew you were coming.
Of course they did. So now I'm stuck in the middle of the road with clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right, etc., etc. Now I know it seems like it's only been a couple of moments since we spoke, you and I, but it's actually been 2 days. This is the magic of editing. I found out something new about this game that apparently everybody else in the world already knew. That it doesn't have the ability to save the game in the middle of a battle. So if you quit, you lose all your progress. So if something comes up and you're in the middle of it, you can't do a temporary save or anything like that. Kind of a bummer. And what it means is that I've done most of this one already. So yeah, here we are. Take 2. I found out something else as well. Something that I had kind of suspected about the chance to hit somebody. And the way that it's compared with luck. And I think this was a little poorly explained early on. The chance to hit, there's no randomness whatsoever here. This is not, it's not going to roll a die. And there's a 49% chance that I'm going to hit. This number is directly compared against another character's luck. So if he has 49 luck or less, this is going to hit. If he has more than that, it's going to reduce his luck by 49. And that's why every time you miss somebody, that's the exact number chance to hit, that their luck goes down. And eventually it runs out. Then you definitely get hit. Kind of encourages long shots. So if I only had 5 luck left and somebody took a super long shot with only a 5% chance to hit, he'd get me. I missed. 42% chance, minus 42. Now they're shooting back. Alright, so he's not doing so well. He doesn't have much luck left. That means that they can take a pretty long shot. Like that one. So he's gained a little bit. But I've got guys on all sides of me. I'm actually quite outnumbered in this fight. That guy just shoot... Oh, I thought he was on the other side of that door. I thought he just shot through a door, through a window, in order to get me. But he's up there. So I might as well shoot him. 34% chance. I do have this scoped elephant gun with this cool ability, scoped shot. So spend 2 action points, my entire move, and I'm going to hit him for sure. Still only going to do 2 damage because of the full cover that he's got with that door. But it's a shot. It's a hit. Alright, Florence. The guy out in the open here. There's this guy there, whose luck should be pretty much expended. You got 49% chance to hit him. 61% chance to hit him. Can you see? 40% chance. That's probably enough, but on the other hand, much better chance to hit him. So, Pat Douglas, you're gonna kill that bandit. Florence, you are gonna kill this guy who's almost dead anyway. That's a nice shooting there. Who's this lady? Alright, Pat, you're not doing so well over there. Could you do me a favor and try not to get shot? There's a boss battle up here. He's got a fancy suit. He's got 9 health. Who are you up here? Can't see that guy. Can't see that guy. Yeah, of course not. So she's standing out in the open. And I'm out of ammo on that gun. She doesn't really look like a bandit. Okay, so this is pissing me off too. I think this is probably a personal preference thing, but press up and the camera moves up, down, the camera moves down, left and it moves left, right and it moves right. But the Q button moves you clockwise and the E button moves you counterclockwise, and those are the exact opposite of what they should be doing. The E is in the clockwise direction from the other buttons, and vice versa for Q. So I keep turning the wrong way. Anyways, I'm going to shoot this lady over here and probably kill her. Bit of a shame. She shouldn't have been completely out of cover like that. What can you do? Alright, Pat Douglas, you got 51 luck right now. Apparently there's a lot of people who can see you. Who can you shoot? Not really shoot that guy. Man, there's a lot of guys up there. Holy crap. 0% chance to shoot that. Oh yeah, this is the other thing I found out. There's this little meter down here. This is your ideal range for your gun. So as it gets further and further away, all of a sudden you're not going to be shooting so well anymore. And I'm kind of in the red zone here, so Lucio Moliana cannot be hit by Pat Douglas's pistol. Probably not by his shotgun either. That's going to be even worse. Anyway, let's see what Florence has got for these guys. 3 health, he's got full cover. That guy's got some pretty good cover too. I would run out here, but there's still at least a couple of guys over there. And there's no entrance to this building from this side. We would have to come around the front. And apparently, where is that guy? Up above? I'd like to be able to ricochet, but alas, I cannot. Because there is nothing to ricochet off of. I wonder if I could get up there in time. That guy's on the edge. He could come out and shoot me, probably. Oh boy, that's a little too risky, isn't it? Yeah, there's 2 guys out there who could come out and shoot me. Alright, let's forget about that. I don't want to go out there. I want to play it safe. So, we're going to play it boringly safe for just a moment. Got him. I don't know what the angle is through this window here. Is Pat wearing shoes? It looks like he's barefoot. Okay, Pat, you're going to swing over to the other side of the door real quick. Apparently you can still see that guy. You got a 24% chance to hit him. A 29% chance to hit that guy for 2 damage. I know this guy has, because I just shot him and he gained 25 luck from it, I know that there's no way I'm actually going to hit him. So that's a waste. This guy, 29%, maybe. Not likely. Nope, didn't happen. You missed me. Oh. Pat, you're not having a good day. I think I gave him some medical herbs. Where'd you come from? Shoot. Okay, Warren. Got another lady come out here. Might as well gun her down in cold blood. She can lie on top of her friend there, who she apparently learned nothing from. You, Pat Douglas. You have dried healing herbs. You are going to use those. Feel a little better, buddy. How's that feel? Pretty good? Okay. He... cannot kill this guy because he has half cover, but he can shoot him. Is that the best course of action? What are these guys doing? That guy's got cover. I didn't mean to hit that. What I meant to do was click on Florence and look over at her chances of hitting this guy. Not great. Hitting this guy. He's still got half cover apparently. 47% chance to hit though, so she's going to shoot him. And hit him. He's got 25 more luck. What about you? You might as well. Insufficient action points. Fair enough. Just shoot him then. Got a bunch of wounded bandits coming at me. Wounded, pissed off bandits. Let's see what I can do about that. Well, that guy looks like he's bleeding. I wonder if he'll bleed to death. That would be extra convenient for me. Pat, you're a pretty lucky son of a bitch. Oh, he's running. He is not a happy man. Have I cleared this place out? Was that guy... I'm going to have to go take a look. Go look through the window. Oh, there's somebody right there, and there's somebody down there. Okay. Can't see this person. There's a good chance he's going to step out and shoot at me. And there's nothing that I can do about that. Because I don't have any items that I can ricochet off of here, and I have no option for Overwatch or anything like that. I think they thought that the game might be too easy if you did have an Overwatch option. And the enemies do have a circle around them that if you cross through, they will be able to take a free shot at you, but only if they actually see you before you start moving. So you still can sneak up behind them and shoot them. But not this turn because I don't have the moves. So I'm going to reload my elephant gun. Now, Florence. Can't see that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of fucking dudes, man. 39% chance to shoot that guy. Well, that's better than a kick in the teeth. Alright. What about you, Pat? Think you can hit him now? 24% chance. Only 1 damage. Dang it. Got him. Maybe he can finish him off next turn. Ooh, maybe he can finish you off. No, that was pretty good luck. Oh, there we go. He's going to shoot me. He's going to miss. I was wide open and he missed because he's shit at his job. Oh, that guy was not. Fuck me. That was rough. I got to finish that dude off. Pat, you going to save my life? Apparently you let your gun run empty, you stupid son of a bitch. 35% chance to kill him. Or I should have reloaded the other gun and then shot him. Okay. Got plenty of luck. I'm gonna have to finish this guy off. Hopefully. There we go. Shoot from the hip. Take him out. Florence, what do you got? Can you take this guy? Yes, you probably can. What about those guys? Well, this guy's the most important one, so let's do that. Beautiful. He's going to shoot at him and hit, apparently. Now he's got 50 luck, so this guy's going to shoot and miss. Excellent. Oh, and the big boss is coming out. Come out and play. Was there still a guy down here, or was that guy that moved over there? Shoot, I don't remember. Alright. Pepper box. Warren, you're going to move in here to the very good cover. Yeah, there still is a guy down there. Right there, and he doesn't see me probably. And then I'm going to use What's this relic do again? Grants healing over time to all allies in radius. Okay, that's the area I can throw it in. Let's not do that. Let's just use some herbs. I should probably try and replenish those later. It's feeling a little better. Okay. 39% on that guy, 45 on that guy. What do you got, Pat? No chance of hitting that guy. Oh, right. Let me just do this first. Because I can reload and then shoot, which I should have been doing a lot more. I now realize 24%, 29%. Really low chance of hitting either of those guys. Let's try and shoot that guy then. Nope. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the ass. Alright. Might as well do a reload yourself there, Florence. And then take out that gunman. Damn it. Well, I've dwindled down the luck of each of those guys, where next time I should be able to kill them, provided they don't kill me first. They really don't like Pat. That's okay with me. He's actually the only expendable guy I got. Oh, that guy's come out to play now. Okay. Can you see him, Warren? You certainly can. Who else can you see? You can't see him. You can't see them. You might as well stay where you are. Unless, can I get down there? There's no way I can get downstairs and still be able to shoot, so 74% chance. I think I'm going to kill him.
Your enemies met their end, and their numbers gradually dwindled.
Fuck yeah, they did. Alright, Florence, which one you want? Same deal, she's much better chance of hitting the guy on the roof. Pat, I'm still a little concerned about. He's in range of each of these guys right now. Okay, take that guy. And then Pat, you're actually going to move to different cover right by this window and use your last bullet to hopefully take out this gunman. Excellent. Now it's the three of us versus the one named It was almost the two of us versus the one named guy. Head downstairs there, Warren. You're going to join the fight proper. Florence, now you have the opportunity to move up. So how far do you think he can move? He can probably get around pretty well. But I'm guessing I'll be safe if I go to the middle of this shack here. This is, of course, being mildly reckless and assuming that just because I haven't seen anybody else, there isn't anybody else. Now, Pat Douglas, you are kind of in a world of trouble here. I don't want you exposed. There's no way that you can shoot this guy and make it count. If you come over here, you're probably going to get your ass killed. This is probably good. Right by that tree. That's where you're going, Pat. Dang, I was hoping he'd come down the street, but he went into the house. So now I don't actually know where he is. Okay, Warren. He is in that house somewhere. Unless he's right by the door, you're probably not going to be able to see him. But let's be cautious. Nada. I don't want to put Florence into danger. She runs up here, she shoots at him, she's going to hit him, but she is not going to kill him because she does not have enough. She doesn't even have a fanning ability. Or does she? She has a shadow kill. It requires 60 luck. She doesn't have 60 luck. She can smell blood. Tracks bleeding enemies. That is not going to help me right now. See, I keep rotating it the wrong way. I am very sorry about that. Okay, he's in there. I want to be in decent cover when he comes out. If I come around to this side, I can see him through the window. I'm in good cover, but I'm still going to get shot. She's only got 5 health. And I'm pretty sure that getting her killed is not an option. So in that case, discretion and safety. Let's play this next round cautiously. Reload again. Poor old Pat Douglas. Not feeling so good. You're going to reload as well. Because what else are you going to do? And unless I got a ricochet target, and I don't. Should I come out of cover? No, I'm going to stick over there. Let's see what you got, Lucio. You got nothing. Did I remember your name correctly? I did, Lucio Moliana. Alright, I get each of my guys into a spot. I should hopefully be able to take him out. It's still a little risky. I don't want to expose myself. So Warren, where can you get that you still have good cover? Well, there's full cover and you should be able to see him. He's going to have cover if we do that. So what about right now? He's probably got pretty good cover. 5 damage because he's got half cover, and I could do a scoped shot. Definitely do that 5 damage. Oh, I should have done that later. That gave him a lot of luck. That's 50 luck. It's not protected by the sun. Oh, right, she doesn't have enough luck. This guy's gonna get killed even in good cover if he comes out. What kind of gun do you think he has? Probably a good one. She still can't see him there. Damn it. Alright. And you right now are mostly useless, Pat. I don't want you to die. But you're so close to death that I can't put you in any kind of danger. Man, that's just not a good place to be. Alright, so he's chickening out. Okay. Two damage. 38% chance. So that's definitely not going to hit. What about this one? I want to take away some of his luck now because I got to reload this guy. What if I toss this relic over here? Not enough to reach my guy. Alright. Also, I don't know if I get to use it just once and then it disappears. If that's the case, that's probably a little too valuable to use just right at the end here. Let's deplete some of that luck. Okay, and she cannot see him. And there's nothing I can do. That doesn't put me in further danger. Okay, so again, I'm going to be a little boring for one more turn here. Oh. He's on the move, is he? Alright, this turn he's dead. Didn't I reload that? I thought I reloaded that. Apparently I didn't reload that. I meant to, and then I did nothing. Oh no, I shot him. Never mind. Disregard. Let's reload this. Uh, 36% chance to hit, so bang bang. Oh, it actually hit. And he gained 48. Man, that's rough. Alright, Florence. Let's see if you can finish him off here. You got cover. He shouldn't have cover. 54. Oh, and he just gained 48. Damn it. Insufficient action points. Alright. What about the other one? 55%. Slightly better. But not good enough. Man, I hope I can see and kill him from here. I don't really want Florence to be in danger. I cannot. Balls. Oh, be okay. Yeah, good. I ran away instead of taking out Florence. That could have ended very poorly for me. Alright, now we begin the charge in. How far can you make it, Florence? Far enough? How's that angle? Ugh, risky. How about you, Pat? Much, much worse. Much more useless. Oh, can he come around the far side? I guess I can. You know what's stopping me? Nothing, that's what's stopping me. If this extends another turn, which it looks like it will. So Warren, you are going to come. Where is he? You're going to come all the way up here. Take this out. Florence, you are going to do the safe thing. And come around over here. Safe-ish, I guess. He could still come out and cause me some trouble. Might as well reload. He is making a run for it. He's over there now. Oh, I can't make it there in one turn. Well, that sucks. Alright, come up to the door anyway. How far can you go? He can go far enough. Hopefully this will finish him off. Surprise, sucker! That'll do it.
Finally, you took down the most vicious among them.
That I did.
With the worst of the lot gone, the town now had a chance to find some semblance of normalcy.
But it wouldn't last. Mission complete. We have a follow-up. Snake leather boots. Some cards. There we go. Alright, well, I think that's it for now. So, have a good night, and I'll see you next time.